Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Man United takeover is imminent. We're hearing the Qatari bid is the one that's taken over. It's the one that's going to be accepted, and it's the one that is going to go through. Hallelujah, man. We can't wait.
Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants. We have returned, of course. For those who don't know, yes, it was Carnival weekend, innit? It was Carnival weekend. And you don't know, Big Six Bants is one of the most consistent channels out there. But there are 2 days, there is one weekend every year that you will not see us. And that weekend is, of course, Carnival weekend, you know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, to those who saw me at Carnival, big up your damn self, you know, I'm showing love and them things there. So shout out you lot as well. You know what I'm saying? It was a great time. It was a great weekend. And if you was at Carnival yourselves, then as I said, like then I don't need to really say much.
What's understood doesn't need to be said.
What's understood don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I had a great time just chilling and not really doing much. So obviously, I hope you guys are doing the same thing, you know? Anyway, listen, I enjoyed myself. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. And it's just know we was enjoying both of them.
Both of them.
You know what I'm saying? Both of them. You know what I'm saying? There was some real big business going on the weekend, you know what I'm saying? So big up the people them, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Ram on his return to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Goodly, shout out Jay. I'm not gonna lie though, like Specs, we're waiting on him in it, but you know, Specs don't want to see me in it. I think people know Specs don't want to see me, bro. You don't want to see me in it. So hopefully he'll be here at some point. But you lot, please like and subscribe. We are 25 subscribers away from 22,000 subscribers, and we have nearly 300 in here already after not going live for 3 days. So it shows you guys are still rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? You guys are still rocking with us. You got a lot going on. Arsenal absolutely demolished Leeds. Gyökeres with the brace. Eze signs as well, and obviously, you know, Lil Bro in Spurs in the transfer window as QER leaves. Hincapié will be going the other way to Arsenal. Liverpool, Isak had his meeting with the higher ups with Newcastle, and he says, "Let me go. I don't want to stay a rope. I don't want to stay. Yeah, stop giving me new contract. Leave. I just want to go. I just want to leave. Stop it. I just want to go." You know what I'm saying? But listen, you lot, as I said, Newcastle still doing that Black Street stuff. Don't leave. Oh, baby, no. Baby. They're trying to do the no leave thing in it, but it is. You know what I'm saying? That's it's what it is, man. That's what these lot do. Let's go, man. Personally, you man support big clubs. I don't think you man would want a player who doesn't want to play for you no more, innit? You know what I'm saying? And in the footballing side of things, of course, Liverpool win late. Man like Rio winning it last minute for Liverpool, dramatic fashion.
Rio,
you know what I'm saying? Big up Rio, man. Chelsea, love for that one, innit? And of course, Spurs, mashing up Man City? What, mashing them up? Mash them up. Yeah, how greedy. I'll be honest, bro. Mashing these man up, you know. I swear, when it comes to Tottenham and Manchester clubs, bro, it gets political. It gets political. I ain't gonna lie, man. So big up Spurs, obviously, for that one as well. Obviously, being heavily linked to Nico Paz, but again, we'll see how likely that can be as well.
No,
and of course, Chelsea smoking up West Ham as well. And a slight take on Szoboszlai playing right back and getting man of the match.
Easy.
Listen, man. Easy. I'll take my flowers. Apologies. Let me know if it's written. You get. I don't mind, innit? I don't mind. If you don't know,
one-time thing, bro. One-time thing.
Dominic Valverde, Dominic Llorente, Dominic, you get it, bro. You understand. Project Valverde. I told them. Dominic Valverde. And
Do
that's
you
what we're
realize
gonna start with
Valverde's
today.
a centre mid though?
You lot smash the like button and subscribe to the man. Subscribe to the Hotspur Cave. You know what I'm saying? Go follow Ram on all Ram stand on all socials. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, he probably don't want to be found. So yeah, man. They doubt. Listen, all I wanted to do, I just wanted you lot to walk with me. I wanted you lot to walk with me. That's what I wanted. I just wanted you to walk with me. You know, do you understand the names I've been called for sticking to this Dominic Szoboszlai right back thing? Obviously, you man are rival fans apart from Ram, are rival fans. So I don't know if Jay, you've heard me screaming it. I don't know if he's heard me saying it about Dominic Szoboszlai going right back and that. I've seen plenty of time. A man just called me crazy. You know what I'm saying? They said, oh, who's this peanut-headed black you with a Liverpool badge who keeps running his mouth about right back, blood? I said, cool. You man don't want to listen, cool. Just walk with me, innit? I told you, look, he's faster than you. He's stronger than you. Do you get it? He can't make his mind up in tight spaces. Do you know what I'm saying? What does that scream? Right back. Right back. Because guess what he can do in space? Crossfield passes. Guess what he can do in space? Lick one top corner. Guess what he can do in space? Deliver it like Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's what he can do in space. How about this? I was seeing better defensive movements than Trent Alexander-Arnold. I was seeing better. And man, I can't even lie about that one. I can't lie. He was moving mad. He's moving mad. In possession, he can join the midfield. Out of possession, he's a right back. Yeah? Listen, you man, then, what are we saying? Chat, thank you, innit? Man are saying I'm lucky, and I ain't lucky, bro. I ain't lucky, bro. He was too sick, man. Omo, I hope you've been converted. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Sabir with the super chat. It goes, Monts, who's the top 10 in FPL BSB? I'll read out at the end. I'm going to read out at the end. Make sure you lot join the league. Man, then what we playing? Liverpool. I'll be honest. Liverpool, 3-2, Rio, winner. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that young G? Who is my man, bro?
You didn't see him in pre-season?
Can I just and obviously nowadays you young G's are gonna call it Glaze. You know what I'm saying? The kids nowadays call it Glaze and all of them weird slander names there and that. But broski, how greedy, fam? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, bro? Who is this guy? I ain't never heard of him until bro.
You didn't see him in pre-season, ripping up.
To be fair, I didn't really watch you, man.
Wait, the way you didn't see him bruck up Tomori in pre-season.
Bro, I didn't watch the Milan game. I even said that on NAF when Cass was cooking me. I didn't watch the game, so I can't cook once. But broski, I hate your club, bro. I'm starting to develop a strong hate towards your club.
Yeah, because
I never get what I want. Yeah, I never get what I want, and I'm seeing all my brethren get everything they want, fam, and it's not fair, fam. It's not fair. When was the last time Spurs had a young G come and just wrap one pop bins and win the game, or just bins it, just
Danny
bury
Rose.
it, win us the game.
Rose. Danny
I'm sick of
Rose.
this, bro. I'm sick of this, fam. Hey, Mons, find your club, bro. You're ops now. It's a war thing still. Unless you give us Harvey Elliott for a sweet 25 mil, it's war, bro. It's not fair.
What do you know about making your £70 million signing a right back and just getting away with it? Just getting away with it, bro. You know about that?
Allow it, bro.
You even know about that? Do you know what I'm saying? Lee used to tell me Szoboszlai is rubbish, this and that, and this and that. And you know what, Lee? You converted me for a short time. You converted me. Little did I know, I'd converted him to a right back. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I'm beginning to think
this is a crazy amount of shamelessness. I'm just saying, but yeah,
it's not shameless, bro. You got man of the match. What is shameless about that?
Joshua Kimmich settings, yeah.
This is it, Kimmich. Where do you want him to play?
Love settings, yeah.
Where do you want him to play? He's calm, because he'll do that. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to play right back? Minor. Man, I said we got no right backs. I told Liverpool. Right. I said, you lot, Liverpool have 3 right backs, bro.
4.
3 right backs. Who's the 4th?
Joey G, bro.
Oh yeah. Man, I said we got none. We got 4. Allow me, bro. Playing out of position and getting mad at the match. Word, Giovanni. What you know about that? Dominic Lahm, Dominic Kimmich, Dominic Neville. You know what I'm
Whoa,
saying?
whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy with the Dominic Neville, though. Easy with that. Easy
Nah,
with
Neville
that.
was sick, man. We're not gonna hate on Neville.
This is shamelessness on a new level, but
You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Dominic Carlos and that. You know what I'm saying? Dom Alves and that, bro.
Dominic
Like, come on,
Capital,
man.
bro.
This is, brother. Listen, it's
Dominic
different.
Immersley.
How about this?
Oh
I'm calling this Daldini. Look, bro, don't piss me off,
Roberto
man.
Carlos.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, chat. We're doing too much.
Gilberto Carlos and that.
Dominic
You know what I'm
Capu.
saying?
No, guys. Let's
Yeah,
slow down.
people are going crazy.
When I say
People are
Dominic
going crazy.
Alves, you're going mad,
Yeah,
bro.
people are going crazy.
Do you know what? You just gotta let me. Do you know what it is, man? You just have to let me have this moment because, like,
No,
of the
enjoy it, bro.
slander. Just because I called this right back thing when it weren't even like, what? Man's never even played there. Like, why would you even think this guy could ever play right back kind of thing? I said, this guy's our James Milner. You lot don't even know it yet.
Valverde, bro, man. He's our Valverde. He's our
Dalverde,
He's
bro.
alarm, bro. He's
You know what I'm
alarm.
saying? Man is saying Domiasu.
Domiasu is crazy.
Nah,
Domiasu is nasty work.
Tomiyasu couldn't stay fit, so it could never be him.
Hey, Domiasu is crazy.
Hey, where's Specs, man?
Can Leone play right back as well? I didn't know you could play right back.
Nah. We're doing too much now. He can't play. He can't play right back.
I didn't know. I don't know innit. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know innit. Divanovic. I know. Listen, man. It's calm, man. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of the game, obviously Rio, it was a game that just had so many lefts and rights. And obviously, we'll speak about Isak in a second because I felt, let's be honest, guys, it was the Isak derby, innit? It was the Isak derby. There were Swedish fans in the away end, in the away end to show their support of the player, to show that Isak is wanted. Did anyone feel like without the red card that they would have won?
Nah.
Listen, I didn't watch the game. I was in a similar territory to you, so I didn't watch.
I watched it back. No, I watched it back.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my time with that. But what I will say is, before the game, I thought Liverpool were about to get rassed up. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Liverpool were about to get absolutely clotted. So, listen,
they were telling us GBH. You saw on the timeline, right? They were telling us GBH. There's going to be injuries. It's going to be a crime scene. Get the detectives. And I told them fucking barcodes. I told them barcodes, bro.
This guy's crazy.
I told them, bro. I told these barcodes, make sure you do what you do. Like, how about this? I said, if this game's done, don't let this picture be me. Where's the picture? You don't know what picture I'm going to bring up.
I know you're going to bring up.
Yeah.
No,
that ain't the picture.
Don't let this be.
I want to think about this picture, though.
Don't let this be me. On my life, don't let that be me in it. Because they've walked away with what? Gordon suspended, Tonali's injured, someone else is injured.
I will say, look, I'm conflicted. Listen, we know we're not talking about Isak. When we get to it, I will say I will give my little piece on it. I kind of do. I want Liverpool to get him. I do want Liverpool to get him because I love the big teams just thumping up these little teams, and Newcastle are a little team. They are inferior in comparison. In comparison, it just is what it is. But I think what's just annoying me and what is annoying me about Liverpool fans is just that you're acting like you haven't done anything. Pay the money or just move on. That's it. And this whole 120 is enough. Why can't they just accept it? No. Pay the 140, 150 and keep it stepping. Otherwise, stop acting like you ain't done nothing. That's just my kind of my 2 pence on the whole situation. But listen, more so on the game, from the little bits that I saw, listen, going 2-0 up against Newcastle, you can't play with that. You can't play with that. Listen, we ain't won there in three games at Newcastle. So Arsenal, it's a crazy ground. And I think sometimes you just have to look at the result rather than the performances. I think the biggest thing from what I've heard, listen, I'm sorry, and I know Rams, you've been talking highly about this player. I'm sorry, but Wirtz isn't as good as people make out. And people are going to keep saying this whole, he needs time. When you spend the amount of money that you spend for a guy who Liverpool fans, all of Coppish, Monts, you're included, Rams, you're included, have called this guy world class, you don't get
I haven't
time.
called him world class.
Okay, fine. You may not.
But he's not been. But I've already said like what's
you
average.
You don't
average
get
start.
time. When you spend,
And you're not
that
allowed
amount
to
of
be
money,
average at that price tag.
you don't get that time because you're spending money to accelerate the type of performances that you want because he's already world class. You lot are bona fide said this guy is world class. He's better than Odegaard. He's better than Palm. He's better than all these players. So we expect you to come in and
Not me
land.
personally.
Now, when people are going to use, put the leverage of this etiquette thing, saying he's performing, that just shows it even worse for me that Wirtz just isn't that guy. And I said it, all of what I'm saying now, I said it before the season even started. I don't think that Wirtz is the guy that you lot make out to be. Now, does it mean he's crap? No. And what my issue is, Liverpool fans make out like you can't critique a player performance because, well, you're going too early. Well, no. Because last season, all the Chelsea fans got killed and all the Chelsea players got killed when they were having poor performances, and they didn't even cost the amount of money that this guy spent. Even Declan Rice up to now gets killed for apparently not playing the ball forward. So listen, I'm not trying to do one club better than another club. I'm not trying to do one player better than another player. I just think that there should be a whole round performance-based, game-based analyst of a team and of a player, and he's not been good enough, and I don't think he's going to be good enough. And I think, unfortunately for Liverpool fans, it's going to look very spooky at the end of the season for what you want to get and where you want to get to. But that's a bigger thing. But listen, on the game, as I said, is itself, I can't speak highly enough of the result itself, because going to Newcastle is no joke. Going
On
to
a Monday
Newcastle is
night
no
under the
joke.
lights. Under the lights.
Bro, I remember a certain
With Nyash in the back of their mind, thinking
I
about
remember a
carnival.
certain Van der Ven. Man was face down for ass up. I remember a man
Oh,
face down, ass up. So
face
listen,
down.
it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So listen, you can't go too crazy with the performances. You kind of just got to take it for what it is. You
Why did
got out
we
there
catch a stray though?
unscathed,
But
and you got the 3 points.
Lee. Why did we catch a stray though? That was
Oh,
cheeky. I see what you did there. I
listen,
see
man, it's fun.
that picture's hilarious, but I see what you did there.
I don't know if is it too early, but it's F Tottenham forever.
No, I hear it.
Listen,
No, I respect the
it's
tribalism,
Tottenham
bro.
forever, bro.
I respect the
Yeah,
tribalism. I respect it, bro.
it's forever.
I hear it still. Warwick.
So I got generally, I hear what you're saying, Ian. I think with the Wirtz thing, I welcome the pressure in it. Like the fact that Liverpool have scored 7 goals in 2 games and Florian Wirtz hasn't actually scored a goal, but he's, you know what I'm saying, he's around, he's been a bit average for me, you know, he's still feeling his way into the league. I think that's fine. Do you know why? Because it shows that the Wirtz don't have to be at his best for Liverpool to do damage. Salah don't have to. So I welcome the verbal, because that's what comes with big money. That's what comes with big business. I was on Caicedo every step of the fucking way. That brother couldn't breathe wrong. That brother couldn't step wrong without me saying something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think the only one who doesn't get it as much is probably Enzo. People have just accepted that Enzo is nowhere near the price tag, but he's still not a bad player. I think people have accepted the Enzo one. But for me, Salah is on the periphery of games. Wirtz is okay, not really looking like the world-class player that some people have said he is. He's just looking okay, average, nowhere near good enough for the price tag he costs. But we're still scoring goals consistently. Ekatike is doing his thing. Gakpo is popping up in the right moments. And again, we've got 7 goals in 2 games. We've looked average, bro. We had spells against Bournemouth where he was very good. And 10 men, Newcastle, made us, bro. I don't know what adrenaline they got. I don't know whether it was the power of St. James's got the spirit of St. James. I don't know what it was, bro. But they were going, those players were on they were running like they had no end to their engine. No end. And to weather that and get the result, bro, they don't bother me. So for me, the work standard don't matter for me. We've got a player like that at our disposal, and we're able to move players around and to make things work. As I said, Konate was rubbish, but Verge was unbelievable. People were telling me last week Verge is rubbed. I'm pretty sure Ram heard the same thing. Ram was probably hearing the same things about Verge only last week. Literally only last week, man was chatting to me about Verge being rubbed in that. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you have the best defender in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? Brother was a brick wall, and because we've conceded 2 goals in I think our last 5 games on the trot, it's make people it's going under the radar how good Verge has been, and it's kind of putting out there how bad Konate has been, unfortunately. Do you know what I'm saying?
But I think
And
I
there
think
wasn't
for
like
Liv, but for you guys, there are so many things where like even looking at Kirkes now, like looking at Kirkes, he looks like a deer in headlights. I know. Obviously,
no.
yes.
And I was about to get onto that. And
Yeah,
I was
like
about to get onto that.
that my only thing I'm going to say to you is look, 100%, because I'm not going to sit here shamelessly acting that Arsenal are playing Harlem Globetrotter football because we aren't.
No, you're
But
not.
what
You lot have been underwhelming too, but
on
you're
100%.
winning game, lead, but you've won it.
Not 100%, but I think for you guys, what someone said, and it's so true, and I always live by this saying: you shouldn't be going life and death with certain teams. You shouldn't be going 2-0 up against Bournemouth and then conceding 2 goals. You shouldn't be 2-0 up against
Yeah,
Newcastle with 10
unacceptable.
men because it emotionally it's too much too early in the early
I
part of the
agree.
season. You
I
shouldn't be
agree.
going to that kind of level with these teams. You should be going to a team like Newcastle 1-0 up, then 2-0 up with 10 men and see the game out. You should be able to bring on a Rio, but in a different kind of circumstance. Going to these emotional heights with certain teams, it's just not needed. So look, for me, again, I'm not gonna shit on Liverpool in terms of the result. I don't even really need to shit on Liverpool in terms of the performance because, as I said, there are just certain teams, and when you are a team that goes against another team that is almost like you're not a bogey team, because I heard that you beat them 19 times in a row, which is absolutely insane, by the
Wait,
way.
is that actually what it is? Is it 19 times in a row now?
I heard that 18 or 19 times. Oh no, in a prem, in a prem, in a
Oh,
prem.
in the
Yeah, I heard you beat them 18 or 19 times in a row in a prem.
but didn't we draw 3-3 with
No,
them?
we drew last time.
Okay, or maybe it's undefeated.
Or is it
then,
19 and 20?
Yeah, we're undefeated in 19. That makes more sense.
Or
Okay,
undefeated?
yeah. Okay, undefeated in 19 games is absolutely like insane in my opinion. I don't know. I find that I don't know what you lot think, but I think that's incredible. But for me, I think you just take the result and you keep it stepping. The same way how when Liverpool go to Man United, okay, fine, maybe not so much recently. You don't play well, but you get a result. Same how we go there. We don't play well. It's just like the ghost of OT. That's it. So I think just the same thing I look at Aston Villa at times. I look at even a bit maybe not on Forest. There's certain teams you just go there and you get the result and you bounce in it. So I can't sit here and slate Liverpool too much in it. It's just not that. But I just think that if you're looking long term and an overview of your season, I think there's a lot
No,
that's
it's not sustainable right now. It's
it's
definitely
not
not.
looking
There's
good.
work to do, and it's not sustainable. But as I said, like there's a lot of positive. There's positives as well as negatives. As I said, Virgil van Dijk still playing at the level is one of the positives. I think Kirkes is a worry. I'm not going to sit here and act like he isn't. Kirkes is a worry, and I think it will click time. I think Jeremy Frimpong actually had a good start, but the injuries obviously slowed him down. Fair enough. But again, Curtis Jones was fine. I don't think he was that bad, and obviously. We didn't have McAllister. People just act like we didn't have McAllister. We went there without our best midfielder. You know what I'm saying? So for me, and I think to be fair, McAllister might even have got beaten up, but he is a massive part of how we play and what we need to do to play. That's the facts. You know what I'm saying? And Ekatike, I think, who you haven't really spoken about that much. That's now 2 goals in 2 games. If you're including Community Shield, that's 3 and 3. Ekatike seems to be off to a flyer, and he doesn't look any short. And he's actually like performing well. He's not just bagging goals and looking shit. He's actually performing well. You know what I'm saying? Ekatike I think he's definitely a gem. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a gem that we found. Does anyone think Ekatike can get like a certain amount of goals this season, or is it just a good start?
I said he was 4-15 in the league. But obviously people told me I'm crazy, innit? We'll see. Like I always get the last laugh, but I said he would score 15 between like 13 to 15 league goals, which I think is a decent output in your first league season. In your first.
Does anyone reckon he can get 20 if he stays fit? If he stays fit,
yeah, he can. Yeah, maybe I could see that potentially. I could see that, but again, I also think that it also depends how the rest of your front three play, because he can't do it by himself, innit? So. And obviously, when you've got Salah next to you, bro, someone who just prints assists like a printer, bro. He should, he should realistically, he should be bagging 20 league goals.
Yeah, and I think, So by the way, let me get the super chat as well. Slot's dead tactical setup will cost us if he doesn't make adjustments. Big up young Rio. At least say right wing next season. Mo to Saudi, no more ghosting. Yeah, like I think with Mo, this isn't going to be a season where he hit 40 goals, innit? I think maybe Mo obviously definitely has gears to go up. And what I would say is that I don't like how we're not playing through Mo. I like how we're playing through Ekatike, but I don't like how we should be playing through Mo a bit more. Just because, for me, even though he made the decisive pass in the decisive moment yet again after being on the peripheral of the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was his assist for the goal, which people don't, you know. But what were you saying? What were you saying, Ajay?
No, I was just saying.
Oh, yeah, Lee. I think the mic might be Lee. I think it's your mic. Yeah, just try adjust the mic. But yeah, no, and any of what and Ram and Jay, what are your kind of thing on Isak before we move on kind of to, you know, the rest of the team?
Ram, I'll let you go first. You're the Liverpool fan. I'll let you go first, my brother.
Yeah, if I just want to quickly respond to what you guys have said. The Vert stuff I completely understand. I think whoever's making up excuses, you can't make up excuses for a guy that's worth 120 million euros, and we paid around about 120 million pounds for him. Like, this is a player that we expect to hit the ground running from the very get-go. I don't think he was bad, that's what people were making him out to be, but you got to expect better from the best. And look, I've said he's one of the best 10s in the world, and he needs to step up and show why he's one of the best 10s in the world, because we all know he has the capability of doing it. He's got the technical ability, but I think the main issue I have with him is that final third play it's just not there. But again, like I said, I think it will take time for him to settle into the Premier League. He's starting to realize that you can't afford a bad touch, or you don't have as much time on the ball, especially in the final third in the Premier League. But I know for a fact he'll come good. He'll come good. Give him a little bit more time, get him adjusted. I think Lee knows full well how Ozil started in the Premier League. I think everyone knows how Ozil started in the Premier League, and then look what happened after the 6 months when he joined. He just turned to a different player, got used to the Premier League, doing what he was doing best, which was assisting, creating chances in left, right, and centre. So I think Verts will be okay, man. I think let the rivals do as much as possible, put him down, but he will come good. I can guarantee that for a fact. On Isak, look, the longer it's played out, the worse it's going to be. It don't help that Newcastle's getting rejected by every single damn player in the whole world. Sesko, Pedro, and now I'm hearing they're paying 60 million pounds for Strun Larson. Again, these aren't players that aren't good enough to get into the Champions League, you know. So I think once Newcastle get their act together and sign some quality forwards, it'll make the Isak deal a little bit more easier to deal with. But everyone knows we lowball them for a reason, putting out the feelings. But we will put in a proper bid, maybe of around about 140 million pounds for Isak, and I think he will be a Liverpool player. And not only that, I think we'll also get Gay as well. So I think that the Isak thing has just gone on a little bit too long, but that's because Newcastle can't attract anyone to save their life. They're like that ugly girl in the club, man. Just getting rejected left, right, and centre, man.
Because, bro, who wants to live in Newcastle? Respectfully, you know, it's a good night out, but that's about it, bro. I'll be honest. And hey, I'll just say this on that price tag, bro. I don't know what Lee's saying about just pay the money. That's blatant extortion, bro. I don't care. He's not worth 150, 140 million. You're bright. That's what my mum would say. You're bright, fam. How bright? You get me? Will he become a Liverpool player? I have a strong feeling, yeah, that he's gonna end up staying at Newcastle just because Newcastle are trying to, like bro said, they can't get nobody, bro. Like, us two are like the two ugly sisters that get turned down by everyone, Spurs and Newcastle. Us man have just been getting rejected by everyone.
The fridge.
Can't get nobody. Not even no, we don't even have the fridge body. You know what I'm saying? We got the inverted batty. You know them ones where.
Nah. Do you know what? I've literally clocked. I've clocked. Newcastle's the fridge. Newcastle's the one that gets rejected by everyone, but they're not letting Isak go to the one that they wants to go to, bro. They are legit the fridge.
They're really gatekeeping Isak. So I think there is a possibility that you know what I'm saying, that he can stay there. In terms of this work stuff, it's cope. Of course it's cope. It's rival cope. We all say and make those kind of insane takes like, oh, he's gonna fail because the first 2 games he hasn't looked up a bit in pre-season as well. He hasn't looked up to speed. Well, you do have to give him time, whether you like it or not. Everyone isn't the same. Some players can just some players adapt quicker than others, bro. Now, yeah, you did pay a lot of money for him, so I would expect within the next 3 games he needs to step up his actions. Or yeah, you can hold questions over his head, but bro, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You get me? You don't have to. We're going a bit too far. Like, let's slow down, because there's a lot of players saying that. There's a lot of people saying that Wirtz is trash. He's not not trash, but not the player that they think. Bro, if Wirtz went to your club and he started like this, everyone would be saying, you'd be saying, give him time in it. So let's not
It's
be.
not even just. I think it's not even just to give him time thing. It's more of a, for me. Even if he started slow, we all know that if you guys had Wirtz, you'd be buzzing. Just the fact that you have the play. And this is not an excuse.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Because that's the rival. I wouldn't even hear this excuse. I'd be like, yeah, but then when you think about it, you go, well, technically, even when Caicedo was playing shit, would you rather have Caicedo? Would you not just be glad you have the player? Would you not just be glad that you have the asset? We have Wirtz, who is a creative monster and an asset. Do you know what I'm saying? And what he can do is, and his technical ability is crazy. Insane. So for me, as I said, I don't mind the pressure. I'm glad I have the player, because you lot would all have the player as well. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. But shout out Jordan. He says, what's in Buemo chatted. We scored. Wait, he's calling Lee. He's calling Lee. I'm thinking, who's in Buemo? Because we scored 7 goals about Salah and Wirtz on form. We're gonna cook this season. He says, shout out Jordan. Shout out with the super chat. Shout out Tariq Rashid with the super chat. He goes, Monts, my brother, after watching 3 games of this Liverpool team, do we really need Isak? I think we should focus on the DM and more defenders. Tariq, we definitely need Isak, because Mo will be in Saudi next year, and there is no direct replacement for Mo's goals. Isak is the closest thing that we can get that is proven to replace Mo's goals. And when we take off Ekatike, quite frankly, we look like a team who, yes, cool, we've scored goals, last minute winners, but we don't look nearly as dangerous without a striker. We can't have one striker forever. And Mo has to go AFCON.
Yeah, we have only got one.
Yeah.
I think, obviously, I said this on Copish before, but the tragic loss of Jota has really, really ruined our transfer plans, because the original plan was going to be Ekatike and Jota. But now that Jota is no longer with us, we have to go into the market and buy another top quality striker. Because look, even though Jota had a bad season, he's still a top quality striker. We still need to replace that level of player. And unfortunately, the only level player that is available and that we can buy is Isak. And you have to pay big money for him, unfortunately. So it is what it is. Like, we need Isak, no doubt about it, but we also need other players as well. We do need a defender as well. So I think Gay and Isak, will be okay for the rest of the season.
I hear it, and I agree. Listen, we're gonna touch on this one shortly, but Gyökeres, he's got again. I was gonna speak about Gyökeres, but we'll go Tottenham first. We'll go Tottenham in it. I'll be real. City beat them up in it. I know. You know, beat these. By the way, before we do move on, guys, make sure you do smash the like button in it. There's 600 and plus in here, and we're only on 199 likes. So let's get that to 200 ASAP and then go straight to 3 bills. Like aim today, I'm saying there's about 350 in it. So you don't know what to do. But yeah, City got mash up a lot. Well, go on for City. And speaking of 10s, because obviously a lot of people are talking about Florian Wirtz. I'm not hearing enough chat on my boy. You get it? My boy Jerky. Reinders was shit.
I was gonna say, mate.
Reinders was shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't heard nothing about Mbeumo being shit. Mbeumo was crap. You know what I'm saying? Mbeumo was rubbish. Like, bro, there's a lot of performances that aren't looking great earlier on in it.
I need to cook Turkey personally. You know what I'm saying? I need to cook these City man personally, bro. Because before the game, yeah, a certain someone being me, said that we are going to destroy Man City at the Etihad because we run that stadium and it belongs to us. You know what I'm saying? It belongs to us. Also, Thomas Frank, bro. Man are not seeing it. He's the future. He's the future of this football club. Turkey, what? Beef turkey. What beef turkey? Nah, G, no, bro. He's looking like a cage footballer right now. You know what I'm saying? He's looking like a stray dog in that midfield, bro. He looks tired. Haaland. What happened to that Roblox character, Haaland, blood? You get me? What happened to him? Missing. Did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Do you understand? The way we dealt with these, man, is too easy. It was way too easy. I didn't feel at any point in that game we was going to lose. I was that confident. And guys, I support Spurs, okay? Chat, I support Spurs. When does a Spurs fan ever have the right to be confident when they're 2-0 up in a game? Someone tell me. Never.
Against City.
Against City. Thank you very much, bro. But before I continue my cooking, I just want to shout out a few players. Jed Spence, you are. Did you see his Instagram post?
He's taking the mix.
Bring me your favorite winger.
Said, bring me your favorite winger.
Don't have
favorite winger,
please, bro.
He said, "Bring me your favorite winger." Like brother, he don't give. There was a meme at the end as well, you know, when he's like, bodies. You know what I'm saying? Bodies. He took the mix. Spence cold.
He's such a baller, bro. And you know what? Antonio Conte, yeah. You said this club, they only care about the money. You know, 20 years, there's the honor and they never won something. Well, guess what? We won something, yeah? And the player that you said you didn't want is now one of the best players in this Spurs squad, bro. He's one of the best players in this Spurs squad. And you know what, fam? He doesn't get enough praise. He don't get enough praise, bro. Because I'm telling you now, without him, we'd be playing Ben Davis at left back. Does anyone on this panel want to see Ben Davis as their left back? Does anyone want chat? Let me ask you lot something. Would you lot have Ben Davis playing as your backup left back, bro?
I want to see it for you. I'm not gonna lie, I do.
I know you want to see it for us, bro. I know. See, and this is why I respect you, bro, because you genuinely it's pure hatred, and I love that. You get me? That's how this rivalry should be. You're not. I'm seeing a couple man saying, "Oh, I want to see Spurs beat City." Shut up, bro. Don't beg it. It's disgusting. What did Sully say? Don't beg. It's disgusting, fam. Yeah? It's disgusting. Another player I want to talk about. Mohamed Kudus. When I said he's the Ghanaian Neymar, man thought I was chatting shit. When I said he's the Ghanaian Neymar, bro. He's the Ghanaian Neymar. He's ridiculous. He's ridiculous, bro. Had man on strings. Had man looking like one of them dangling. You know them dancing puppets with the strings and that. Man just dangling the strings. He's cooking.
Without J as well.
R9. You think his name is R9? R9, bro. What? 13 goals in his last 17 starts for Spurs. R9. Brennan Johnson was the worst player on the pitch, and he's still bagged again. What are we doing here?
You're saying the assassin.
Anyone that believes that Spurs don't get into the top 6, it's a bias thing. Come on, guys. Come on, man. What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? I'm so gassed. And you know what? Yeah, we've been getting rejected. I know everyone's saying, you're getting rejected by everyone. You get me? You're getting rejected by everyone and whatnot. Yeah, I know. You get me? But, hey, the end of the window is not here yet. You get me? What? A cheeky Sancho to Spurs deadline day deal. A little Garnacho to Spurs loan deadline day deal.
I think you need to slow down a little bit. It's a nice result, fantastic. You played well.
Hey, when was the last time you beat City at the Etihad? Okay, then we'll get to your team in a minute, mate. You get me? Unless you've seen your team smack up City back to back at the Etihad, don't chat to me.
Firstly, we beat them 5-1 last season, and secondly,
at the Etihad.
But it doesn't matter. Ultimately, I'm just trying to say you're going to do the same thing you do every single year. You back your manager, you get happy, You win against Man City. There's no difference. Last season, the season before that, what was it? 10 games unbeaten. You were top of the league.
That's under Ange. Don't talk about Ange. This is a different type. Frank's got a different type of steez, broski. We are gonna. I'm telling you now. If you don't believe me, we are gonna be up there with one of the most difficult teams to beat in the league. That doesn't mean we're not gonna lose games for you people that are slow and don't know how to listen. It just means we're going to be a very difficult team to beat because we went 2-0 up and we shut the game down completely. We shut the game down completely, and we done it against you lot as well. When we played you lot in preseason, okay, yeah, cool, it's preseason. You didn't have Gyökeres didn't start. You know what I'm saying? We shut the game down under Ange. Yeah, hey Lee, be real now. We play you in preseason under Ange. You lot come back and win 3-1. Don't lie. Let's all be real, because Ange ain't gonna sit. You get me? Ange ain't gonna sit back.
No, my point is, I'm not talking about your performances. I'm just talking about the overall. Like you're talking about the top 6, and I just think you need to slow down because.
So why do I need to slow down? Why can't Spurs get into the top 6?
You don't have a great squad.
Damn man. All right.
I mean, well, can we just go through the squad?
Top 6? Not really. You don't really get a great squad to come top 6. You need a great squad to come top 4.
Yeah.
You need top 6.
No, I don't even think you need a great squad to be top 4 as well. I think you need.
I didn't know Newcastle had a great squad last season.
If you've got a great team, if you've got a great starting 11, you don't need and some decent players off the bench. You can still get top 4 easy. I think there's been a lot of disrespect put on this Tottenham team, man, and I think also a lot of respect needs to be put on Thomas Frank as well. Like when I heard that Spurs were getting Thomas Frank, I was like, that's a match made in heaven for the Spurs fan, because this is a guy that is quite flexible with his tactics, but it's also he can get the job done, which is arguably what Spurs lacked last season, especially in the league, because they were just getting slapped left, right, and center. I know Mons will definitely put that picture of Van der Ven back up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to bring it back up still. That's the highlight of last season.
That was literally the Prem campaign for Tottenham last season. And I guarantee for a fact Thomas Frank would never accept stuff like that. And you see their signings. You know what I like about it is the fact they've done their business under the radar. Obviously, they lost Eze, which was unfortunate for them. Big up Arsenal for doing that, little bro settings. But they still signed players like Kudus. They signed, they're looking to sign Nico Path as well. Like they've made some decent signings this season. And
you said Kudus and then stop there.
What do you mean, bro?
Paulinho, we brought in Paulinho.
Oh, Joao Paulinho.
By the way, in my opinion, if it wasn't perhaps Sarr that got man of the match against City,
they lose it. Okay, hold on. So let's just go to their defense. Okay, their defense. They got nobody to come in other than Danzo. He's okay, not too bad. They got no backup left back. They got no backup right back. They got
Udogie, bro. Udogie.
And Udogie
can't come in.
Not good, man. And then you've got.
Oh, come on, man! As a backup left back, that's good enough, man.
You can do semantics. Basuba's going to Galatasaray. The Paulinho's coming,
which is why we brought in Paulinho. By the way,
no. But you're talking about a squad. I'm just debunking. You've got a squad. You're losing at your backup centre defensive middle.
We said they don't need a squad to finish top 6, though. Regardless,
exactly, bro. They've got players that can come in.
And what do you mean we're losing our backup? No. Ben, I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna tell you our squad. Okay, I'm gonna tell you our midfield, and I'll tell you our back. Paulinho, Bergvall, Gray, Sarr, Bentancur. Yeah, that's Maddison to come back obviously next year. Yeah, Kulusevski plays in the midfield. Okay, as well as playing out on the right, he plays in that 10 as well. That's 8 players. Don't tell me about squad depth, brother. Okay, yes, you can argue that maybe we do. I'm actually a big advocate for signing a backup left back. I want that Robinson guy from Fulham, innit? I think that would be a great signing for Spurs, bro. But let's not sit here and act like we don't have. And anyone saying that we finished 17th last season, we finished 17th, but we didn't have a 17th place squad. Okay, let's get it right. We finished 17th because the manager completely effed off the league to focus on the only thing that he thought would save his job, which was winning a trophy. And in the end, he got sacked. And like people are saying, I don't believe that the depth is the problem. I just think, yeah, you might have a point. Some players aren't up to speed, bro. But let's not act like the likes of Villa haven't fallen away and they're not as strong. Bro, Newcastle are not as strong as they were last year. Villa aren't as strong as they are last year, in my opinion. That is perfect. United, bro. Let's not even talk about United, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them man are focusing and finishing in the top half of the table, bro. You get me?
Hold on, Jay. Were you in the stream when I said to Cass, like, you got hot when I said Spurs are better than you? They're much better than you.
We are so much better.
Was you in that stream when I was shouting?
Yes, I was there, bro.
Spurs are better than you, bro.
My
like,
hot
they're
take,
better than you.
Mons, I'm gonna just say it. My hot take is Spurs finish 4th this season.
Wow. Oh, I ain't saying that, bruv. Can you say that again, yeah? And just say that Jay didn't say this, innit, please.
No, I can say if you want, clip it up or anything. But I think Tottenham will finish 4th this season. I think if anyone wants the top 5, I would say Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Man City. I think the points gap between 5th and 3rd will be similar to last season, but I think Tottenham will get top 4, in my opinion. I think Man City or Chelsea can interchange. It's one of those two, but Tottenham will definitely finish in the top 4, in my opinion. And like you said, look, I'm going through their so-called depth, and their centre backs, right? It's Christian Romero and Van de Ven. That's their starting centre backs. Then you got Danzo as a backup. Then you got Dragusin as a backup, and then you got what's his name? That new guy you signed. No, not Ben Davies, the Croatian.
Takai, the Japanese guy.
No, the Croatian brother.
Vuskovic. Yeah, Vuskovic.
I've heard a lot of good things about that.
Bro, he scored 7 goals last season, by the way. He was like the highest goal scorer.
He's so good, they're trying to put him on loan.
What?
He's not on loan yet.
No, we tried to put him on loan because we tried to sign the centre back that you guys just hijacked from us.
By the way, we learned from Monday. If you're good enough, if you're young enough, you're young enough. And like,
you mean if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Sorry, old enough. You know what I mean. You're good enough.
Yeah. Clip that out. That's got to be clipped out, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Don't do that. But if you're good enough, you're old enough. And like, if what I've been hearing about Vuskovic, it's been nothing but good things, then yeah, if he's good enough, start him, man. So if you look at that team, they have a quality starting 11, and they've got decent players that can come in here and there.
Okay, so name the 11s, yeah, in the top half of the table that are stronger than Spurs' starting 11.
The top 4, which we know,
well, excluding the top 4, because that's a given.
And for me, I think that the same thing you're doing. If Man United had a better manager, they should be finishing above you with one game. No, they don't. But what I'm saying, you're going off. You're not. I'm not talking about the manager. I'm not talking about any of these other things that you're talking. I'm talking about the quality of your squad. They should finish above you with what they've got in their squad. 100%. Newcastle, for me, should finish above you because I think they've got a better squad. That's just my opinion. And I still don't think that you can say that you're definitely above the likes of Aston Villa, in my opinion. But listen, man, I just think that there's a lot of overhype, and the main reason why you've got your manager is because he extracts the best out of crap. That is exactly what you got him there for, because you know that Tottenham are never going to spend untold amounts of money.
So why can't you do that with this squad then?
You're forward.
Get us into the European squad.
He can. But what I'm still looking at is I'm just talking about your squad. Your first 11, even for me, isn't on levels. You're talking about even bringing in that Bergwijn. Like you're making me feel like like I'm a hater. He's bang average. He is bang average. He looks good, but he's nothing amazing in my opinion. But listen,
what about the fact? This is why I push back. Yeah, this is a Tottenham team that also dominated Man City without their best creative outlet in Kulusevski.
And can we not put it down to Man City just had a poor game?
I just don't want to praise, but
No. Hold on. Listen. I'm giving you all the praise, but I'm saying it's 2 games, and this is what Spurs do every single year. Now, I'm saying Spurs could quite easily draw against Bournemouth on the weekend, and then we're going to be back here, and then you're going to say the same nonsense that you say all the time. We don't have a squad. You saw Toby. He got 130.
But Lee, we said we need a squad to finish where he thinks they're going to finish.
Yeah,
So
that's my point. That's my point. All I'm saying is, don't.
You're saying it's 2 games. If I tell you, like, but if man told you it's 2 games, but it's cost this amount of money, but it's only been 2 games, man would be like, nope, because this amount. Like, so are we doing time-based things? Or
they're 2 different entities. You crowned him, bro.
You're telling me. No, Spurs are crowning their performances.
And Mons, do you know what the worst part about it is? Yeah,
no. You're talking about 2 different things. You're talking about 2 different things. You can criticize a 1-game performance, but the overall projection of your season is, you said, top 6. And I'm saying with the current squad you have,
I think
your forward line isn't good enough for the course of the season, because you're talking about bringing 1 player in when 1 player gets injured, or you have to rotate. You have Champions League, you have FA Cup, you have Carabao Cup, and you have Premier League. You are not going to be able to facilitate all 4 trophies with the current squad you have with the front line. Solanke isn't good enough. We all know. Even you even go and look at go and speak to what's his name? He's got I do a show with him on a Thursday. What is his name? I can't remember his name. Hey. You'll speak to him and he will tell you 100%. He will tell you 100%. Solanke is not good enough. You've got the older bird, not good enough. You've got the other guy, not good enough. You then got on the right hand side, Johnson, fine, go getter, but quality wise, poor. If you're asking him to go and create his own goals, not good enough. Your midfield now, with the current squad you have and where they are right now, up to January, you don't have 3 midfielders, which is Maddison, Kulusevski, and who's the other one that's missing?
Basuma's the only one who's going out. But
Maddison, Kulusevski, there's someone else you got, no? That's missing.
If you want to count, no, I mean Mikey Moore's gone out.
No, that's it. That's just 2 players. So you can't count this pretty much until January at the bare minimum. Maddison's out for the season, as we know. So all I'm saying is, let's just give it a little bit of time to see what happens, because your season's going to have many peaks and troughs. You aren't going to consistently be up where you believe. Now, you think that you're going to finish in the top 6. For me, it's far-fetched when you finish 17th and you've only added 1 player of, 2 players of.
Yeah, but the manager's a massive thing. And remember, Chelsea
played 14 games and won 3. Do you know what? Do you know what? I
games in 14 and still
I want to push back on what Lee's saying, because Arsenal fans love to do the whole injuries thing last season. You do realise Tottenham lost all their centre-backs last season and had to play Archie Gray, a midfielder, as centre-back. Yeah. Do you know how mad that is?
Okay, fine. All right. So even if they that team could have still finished 10th, maybe not 17th.
No, it couldn't. No,
but is that on the manager or is that on the team?
I'm stopping you. I'm going to cut you right now. Yeah, that team was not finishing 10th. No Maddison. No. We had Kulusevski until around March, April, and then he got injured. Son was out for a sustained period of time. Both Van de Ven, Romero, Udogie out injured. Richarlison out injured. Half our squad, we was decimated. We went to Anfield in a cup game with 4 teenagers on the bench, bro. 4 teenagers on the bench trying to hold a 1-0 lead. Hold on. Let me land the next. I do have to jet in a second. People need to understand Ange Postecoglou is gone, okay? We brought Thomas Frank in to improve the players that are here. Now, does that mean that we don't need to go out and still bring in quality? No. But we can't be disingenuous and say, oh, well, I'm looking at your squad and I don't think that it's good enough to get into the top 6. This squad arguably was better than the squad last season, and the squad we had last season was good enough to get into the top 6 before they were decimated with injuries, which another thing was caused by our manager rushing players back and playing players through injury, okay? And playing high-line intensive football for 90 minutes a game, knowing full well that none of these players could play that style of football consistently in 3 competitions. Now, I get what you're saying. You're playing across different comps. You're gonna need a good squad. Yeah, cool. I hear that. But the reality is, we're not gonna go deep in every single competition. And I'm saying that as a Spurs fan. Yeah, we'll probably go out of the Champions League early. And I'm not saying I want that. I'm just being honest. We'll probably end up going out of the Champions League early. Knowing Spurs, what Spurs like to do is we like to go out of these to these shit teams. Didn't we go out to Fulham on penalties not too long ago? Right? And again, even with a decimated squad last season, we got to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. We got to like what's the round before the quarterfinals in the round of 16 in the FA Cup, and we got to a Europa League final. What are we doing here? Let's stop being disingenuous. I didn't say we're gonna finish in the top 4. I said top 6. Is my standard, is my expectation.
I'm saying you're
17th
going
season.
crazy. I said, can we not just calm down and wait and see a little bit? Because
what am I waiting for when I've seen everything I need to see?
You've got 8 games in the Champions League. You got 8 games in the Champions League. You're going to get at least 3 games, 2 games in the FA Cup. You're going to get at least 2 games in the Carabao Cup. The type of football that you play, you're very either a counter-attack or high press. You need a squad because your players are going to be running to the ground by the time it gets to December, January. If you play the way you play with players that are out, and you're not even including the fact that you're going to get injuries.
The way we play, we change our system to suit it to the games, bro. So we don't play this high. We play high intensity. How many teams in the league play high intensity football?
Jay, let me just stop you there. You play high. You might change your tactical formation, but your setup is you still press high. You still press high. You do. That's what you're going to do in the majority. And you don't have the squad to facilitate all of these different games. You don't. But listen, if you genuinely believe in your heart of hearts that you're going to finish in the top 6 with this current squad with no additions, then by all means go ahead.
Lee, one question I've got to ask you, right? One question I got to ask, because obviously he's saying the squad isn't good enough to get in the top 6 or top 4, whatever. Which teams, in your opinion, would you say has the squad and has the ability to get
again? So make sure you ask me the question right, because I'm not saying which team will. I'm saying which team should. Man United should with the current squad. Man United should, in my opinion, and I still think Aston Villa and Newcastle are pretty much should be sure bets to get in the top 6. In my opinion, they should.
Sure bets.
They top 6, yes.
Over Spurs.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Clip that.
I don't know, Lee. The one thing I will say, if you look at the
current squad, they should, yeah.
That's fine. Let's leave that. Let's fine because we still got to just quickly speak about Arsenal.
Yeah.
Man United, innit? Obviously, speaking about another team that was around that had depths. Big up yourself.
Big up Lee. Big up, bro. Big up.
Subscribe to the Spurs cave as well, man. Hotspur cave, sorry, as well, man. Man United 1, Fulham 1. We're gonna kill Corey tomorrow. Don't worry. We're gonna kill him. Not obviously. We're gonna beat Corey up on stream. I'll be honest, because the fact that he
apparently was made in Hell End, bro. The Fulham's goal,
bro. It was made in Hell End. I'll be honest. Corey's gonna get verbal like he ain't heard before when we get him tomorrow, bro. And they're playing Grimsby.
Yo, man, Grimsby Town, yo.
They're playing Grimsby. Listen, they're getting you lot. All their new attackers are on 002. Cunha does look good. No one's really talking about Mbuemo. That manager stinks. That manager stinks. And shout out Blaze for the super chat. He says, Jay, can you remind us of Spurs versus low block in preseason? And then sorry, it's not, but yeah. But yeah, bro, Amorim, yow. Hey, he is horrid. And I think the cheeky these Man United fans to talk the way they talk. I said none of this matters as long as your manager's still shit. It was the same chat with Ten Hag. Don't chat to me about all these signings if your manager's crap. Stop having the conversations. You are on 1 point. Man are out here on 6 points, so they're already playing catch up. It's dark, man. Man United is dark. It's real dark. You know? Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount in the midfield. Kobe Mainu, Xerxes, unused subs, but 2 centre-backs were brought on to save the game. Right, okay. You know what I'm saying? You said it?
I think it's great. You know what? There's this big discourse.
They called
online.
G-Man Set Piece FC, by the way, Lee.
I know it's crazy, but there's been this big discourse online about, is Kobe actually good or is he just overrated? And it's funny, isn't it? Because you do see the clips of him from when he first broke in, scored the winner against Liverpool, scored in the cup final. Like, man scored what last season against, was it Lyon in the last minute or whatever it was?
Whoa, Lee, I know where you're going with this, bro.
I find it an interesting debate, though. I do find it, because having no legs as a footballer, and you know, certain things that he's, you know, portrayed out to be better than this player and better than this player, it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it's interesting.
Nah, Lee, I know what you're doing, bro. You're calling him the next Januzaj, innit?
An interesting conversation. That's what I'm saying.
Yo.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say Makeda, innit? But fair enough. You went better and said
because Januzaj had 0 legs when he came
Makeda.
It's just an interesting conversation, isn't it? Because there's a lot.
Kobe's quality, Lee. He's quality still.
He is a good player. He is a good player. But I do think, like most clubs, my club included, because I think I'll put Ethan Wanyeri in the same boat. People just overrate a lot of players a little bit too early. Like, there's been a lot of gas on him. Listen, I know he played in a cup final, the Euro Championship final for England, but I just don't see the hype, and I don't see the hype as much as many others. That doesn't mean he's not good. I do think he's a good player. I do like him. I'm not gonna lie, but I think there's a lot of gas put on him. A lot of gas.
You stink, innit? They just stink, bro. Like they don't look like they've made improvements. I'm not gonna sit here and act like improvements haven't happened. But in terms of putting the ball in the back of the net, Lord have mercy, man. Lord have mercy.
They're missing penalties as well, man.
Lord, Bruno Fernandes blew it over the ball. Lord have mercy, man.
But I feel like at this point, talking about Bruno, it's boring. We know what he is. He's just a
but there's still fans. You say this, bro. You say this, Lee, bro. You say this. He still has the fighters. He was being called the best 10 in the league.
Hey, Trudon. See this guy Trudon, yeah? This guy is crazy, you know. This guy is actually crazy, bro.
Nah, that's rude. That's rude, man.
Kobe Lyle, you know. That's my
yo.
What you say?
Kobe Lyle.
Kobe Lyle. That's not
Kobe Lyle. Oh,
yo,
that's mad.
That's true, though. That's mad. That's mad. Yo.
Come on, man. Oh my God, man.
Kobe Lyle, man.
But anyway, listen, man. I don't know. I just think there's a lot of gas in it. There's a lot of gas put on the guy's name. I'm not gonna lie.
Remember, they said they was getting Belabor. They still, and then obviously shout out Rance. Rance said, "We'll see you till the window closes." Don't tell me this. Don't.
What are they gonna do, bro? What are they doing,
man?
I told like when they signed Cunha, and I was like, "Yo, Cunha's a baller," but I beg to God, please do not make him your main goal scorer, because he can't. He's not a good striker. He's not a good striker. People are warped by what they saw last season at Wolves.
Cunha can play up top, but again, it has to be like, you know,
he needs to play with somebody else. He's not a gun man, bro. Months, you know, I watch Bundesliga a lot. I saw this man for Hertha Berlin, for RB Leipzig.
I think he's a gunman. You know, I just think, bro, United, it's the monsters, bro. It's the monsters. The powers. You lose your powers. Look at Mbeumo. Mbeumo, why does Mbeumo look like he has a brother? Mbeumo's got a BBL.
I won't go that far though.
He's got a BBL, bro. Come on, man.
That's bad, man. He's nice. Even like Cunha
I'm not subscribing to this. I'm not subscribing.
Cunha is a
uncle, bro. I said, yeah, BBL Mbeumo, like that's just.
You're doing too much.
It's BBL Mbeumo blood. BB Lamo blood. Whatever you know what they call it. BB Hell. You know what I'm saying? Because he's giving them hell.
I'm not subscribing to this.
Yeah, man, I ain't doing this.
Calling him
Must, you're on
Martin
your own,
Dude.
bro. You're on your own.
BBL Buemo is darkness.
No,
Brother. Look what this club is doing to the players. You man thought you could change this United club. You can't, because the deep-rooted issues are still there. They're still there.
Which is?
Brother, the manager. He's a bum. He's a bum. Brother, if their manager looked like Roy Hodgson,
what are you saying? Just because he's young. You just say because he's 30.
If he was Roy Hodgson's age, yeah. Oh my days. Oh my day. You see, pretty privilege in these things here because he's young and that. Man's got the little double sash and that. If he, brother, I'm telling you right now. Don't piss me off, man. Generally, just don't piss me off in it.
Back to Cunha, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
He ain't a gunman like that, man. He's never been a gunman like that. Last season was the first season I actually saw this guy score loads of goals. But he's a silky, techie footballer. I will not take that away from him because some of the stuff that you can do with a footballer, probably like 5% of the league can do that. 5% of the players in the league can do. But you got a £90 million striker, but you don't play him. What's the point? What is the actual point where you got a striker right there? You spent big money on him. You've convinced him to join your club over Newcastle, and you don't even bother playing him.
But he was at Rams. He was always going to be a problem. He was always going to be a problem because from time you don't want to go Arsenal because you doubt your ability. You're not the player that you're not the player that should be going to Man United. For all intents and purposes, is a much bigger club than Arsenal in terms of prestige, in terms of the actual status of the club, in terms of the pressure of the club. You ain't the guy to go to Man United if you don't want to go to Arsenal, who are currently in a position that you want to win. We want to win. When they're winning, if you include him, you would have been 1 or 2 players away from winning, actually having a team or a squad that is going to win. And you don't want to go to Arsenal, who have never won the Champions League, who have not got no European stage. You can be the person that can really put us on the European map in terms of winning a Champions League. And you don't want to go to Arsenal, but you want to go to Man United. That makes zero sense to me. So if Man United are hanging their hat on him, that's a problem straight away. You then talk about Cunha. I agree. He's not a gunman. I don't like the slander on Mbeumo only because he got 20 goals last season or something like that. 19 goals? Did he get 19, 20 goals?
Bro, Cunha's a baller. I refuse. Cunha's a baller.
And I think Mbeumo is as well. I can't be the guy to back that to say he's not good. Mbeumo's as well is crazy. Trudon's on a roll.
Trudon.
He's on fire. He's on fire. Man, like Mbeumo's, man said them breast milk. He's dark, man.
but for me, look, I'm just a little bit wary about what Man United are doing currently. I think they are trying to make the right moves, but we know that the big problems at their club is the manager and I think the captain, and I think the both of them are. And I don't look like Mbeumo.
You're bad. You're bad.
Bunda is crazy. That is BBL.
I said, and back shots. It's crazy, bro. What's going on with you, bro?
The chat is undefeated, bro.
You know I'm taking the. You see him right? Waymo's getting disrespected.
MBBL.
MBBL, like.
It's crazy, bro. Mbunda.
Oh my god.
Honda. And Honda.
Hey, it's crap. Yeah, BBL, Brian. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's dark.
I said BBL, Bibu.
Yeah, he's not getting away with it. He needs to score next game against Burnley at home. Yeah,
man, these right need to score, bro. I swear to God, because if they don't,
because you know Burnley ain't done too much in it. I'm not bringing up those ones, but yeah, like it is what it is, isn't it? Like when you lot come back, you lot, we're done for today. We're done for today. We're going over to Never Found. We're done for today because you lot going crazy. You lot going way too crazy. Innit? And you lot go smash. You lot just smash the like button, innit? We're on 264 likes. The aim was 350. So just like the video. I'm not bringing up none of your comments right now. You and I going mad with it. Pick up everyone who's a member in the chat.
I said it at you right there.
Listen. You lot, if we're going over to Never a Foul, can you just hashtag BBO in it or BBO Buemo in it? Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, imagine the butt cheek stuff. No, Aaron, this is what happens when United stink up the gas, man. Honestly. Look what Amarim has done, bro. You know this is 2 games into his United career. Look at how much done to him. You lot, never a foul in it. Go over there, man. Smash the like button. We're nearly at 22 bags in it. We're less than 20 subscribers away. So just subscribe up.
Nah, this chat is bad.
We'll see you tomorrow because it's Defo BBL Corey in it. BBL Corey. So
Corey's getting this, man. Corey's getting.
Corey. He's gonna be BBL Corey tomorrow, innit? BBL Corey, man. I'll tell you that tomorrow. Yeah. You lot. We'll see you soon, innit? We'll see you lot soon, man. BBL is crazy.